Today we're going to be asking ourselves, how would our lives be different if we just recognized truly how brief it was? I want your families to say years from now, our family is different because years ago, it was the way that you followed Christ. Generation after generation, because of what you stood for. And if you want that, you have to live the way that God wants you to live. Here's the difference. You live by convictions of God instead of by your preference. You live by the convictions of God instead of what you want. This is what I want. Too many people today are living by their preferences. What's conviction? Conviction is a belief on the inside that always shows up on the outside. That's conviction. What is preference? Preference is a strong desire that you will compromise when cost becomes too high. You don't have to get sick or have a near-death experience to get your priorities straight today. This is it. I don't know what we're waiting for. Life is brief. It's but a mist. It appears for a little while and then it vanishes. We got one shot at this life. One. Make it count. It's time to do it right. If it was over for you today, would you be thrilled? Would you say, yes, generations will be different? Or would you say, I think there's some changes I need to make? I want you to say what God wants you to say. I want you to do what God wants you to do, and I want you to live the way God wants you to live. It says, now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness. I completed the task. I finished it. This is Paul saying, man, I get to spend eternity with you now. I fought the good fight. I finished the race. I completed the task. Now I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you saying, I understand, Scott, life is brief, because it is. And I know, Scott, it's coming to the point where we have the meeting, and I want to be ready for that. Trust me, I want my family ready. I want people in my life ready. I want coworkers ready. I want everybody around me. I just don't want to leave a legacy. I want to live one. And trust me, when we are gone, and when Dee Dee and I are gone, I want them to say, my goodness, this place is different because of those two. This place is different because of them. This place is not the same. This world is not the same. And I want the gates of hell to say, thank God he's dead, because now we don't have to deal with him anymore. I want that for you. I want every single one of you with that thought, that you're saying yes to that. God, remind us. Remind us, God, how brief our life is.